Top of the evening, and thanks for joining me. What I aim to do with these installments is, as I've noted, to disseminate a better way of doing things, at least as far as I found. So those of you that know me know that I'm big into health. You can call me a health nut, but I go beyond that. I look into the biochemistry, the physiology, I even look at neurology, because we only get one life, and I want to make it as long, but also as strong as possible. I don't want to be 90 and having people put diapers on me or have to, pardon the vulgarity, but wipe my ass for me, Hopefully you don't either, unless you're into that sort of thing. But most importantly, you want to be able to remember everything that you've done in your life, your loved ones, happy events, great accomplishments. You want to be able to take those memories with you, because ultimately that's all we have. So that's why I'm going to start this first installment with Resveratrol. Now, what resveratrol is, it's a polyphenol compound that is found in grapes, red grapes. You've probably heard of the health benefits of drinking wine, specifically red wine. That's why. So, you can take that and run with it and go get drunk on wine and rationalize it like that. Rationalize your, wine addiction. That's cool. But it all stems from resveratrol. So resveratrol is a pretty cool thing. What it does, what doesn't it do, We'll start off with some really important ones. So cancer. Cancerous cells can invade normal tissue through enzymes called matrix metalloproteinases. Yeah, that's a mouthful. But the great thing about resveratrol is it actually is it's a known inhibitor of at least one of the kinds of matrix metalloproteinases. So that's a very big step in the right direction. So that's number one. Number two, and I think what really gets its big claims to fame is that it activates sirtuin. Now, what sirtuin does, sirtuin is a protein in the body that essentially mediates fat storage. Why is that important? Well, the leaner you are, the longer you live. And it was thought that sirtuin, S-I-R-T-U-I-N, could only be activated through a very low-calorie diet and physical, low-calorie diet more or less, and probably physical exercise. But now it's shown that resveratrol can activate it directly. So that's awesome, because mediating the genes that are responsible for fat storage is big, because the less fat we have, the longer we live. Pretty simple. So another thing, why I like it, is more because it actually stimulates neurogenesis. What is that? Well, it's, put two and two together, neuro and genesis, the birth of neurons or brain cells. So that's very vital, because a lot of life and death happens due to death of cells. People don't think about that at that level because it's so imperceptible. So that's my biggest thing of why I like resveratrol, then the brain benefits. So that's not it, though. That's not all. It also enhances blood vessel formation in the hippocampus of your brain. Now, why is that important? Well, the hippocampus is responsible for memory and navigation, things that typically decline with age and really chap your ass when you get older. So that's another big one. Some other known benefits of resveratrol, of course, are it actually reduces platelet aggregation, which is good for blood pressure. Less possibilities of blood clotting, things of that nature. So that's a good thing. And in terms of a men's ball game, it's actually I guess for women too, because estrogen is, the culprit of breast cancer, which can occur to guys as well. But it's actually a very well-known aromatase inhibitor, which means it blocks the enzyme that catalyzes the conversion of testosterone to an estrogen. Very important for guys, and of course, the whole testosterone ballgame, but also important for women because estrogen is such a baddie if there's too much. Estrogen can be a villain for women as well. Now, of course, guys always need a little bit, mostly for blood vessel health. But, so that's pretty awesome. Resveratrol is actually awesome. I take it every day, every night before I go to bed, actually. And I feel, I gotta say, when I don't take it, man, I can tell. So, dosage-wise, the one I take is about 500 milligrams per pill, which is a pretty strong dose, pretty effective dose. I've seen things, at least 200 milligrams, 250. So for resveratrol, it's pretty awesome stuff. Because a lot of age-related brain malfunctions, perhaps like dementia, stuff that afflicts your memory, resveratrol could very well be a remedy. But it all starts today. You don't have to be 60 to take this. You should be taking it no matter how old you are. You should be taking it as soon as you hear about it. Because it's so salubrious. So people are always looking for sexy supplements. To be honest, resveratrol is one of the sexiest ones out there. People just don't know about it yet. So hey, this is your friend, Kevin. Some people call me GNC Jesus because yes, I do work at a GNC. It is out. That's one of my jobs I do. Because I do have a passion for this stuff and I have a lot of knowledge on it. And I just want to spread that. And, what better way to do that than working in a health store? So, but anyway, that's that. If you have any questions well, you can actually go look up the internet yourself. It's a pretty awesome place. We're in the age of information. So I encourage people to do their own research as well. But if you don't have time, that's why I'm here. So hope you guys are all doing excellent. And I hope you enjoyed it. And I hope it is somewhat enlightening and perhaps you can take something away with it. So anyways, ciao.